The Young and the Restless, Y&R, revealed that some of the show's characters had to wonder if they would wake up every day after dreaming of ways that ruin other people's lives. What's even better is that Young and the Restless is not about Phyllis Summers, Adam Newman or any other tramp. No, our vision was focused on the Crown Prince himself, Nick Newman. The problem is with Nick, he's causing turmoil while trying to do what he feels is the right thing, and every responsibility seems to have eluded him lately. You or us? We will understand if we panic knowing that we have taken our lives and suppressed memories. In fact, the letters O, M and G were invented to do so. However, in Adam's case, that made no sense. Consider. Adam never seemed very guilty about breaking up with Richard Hightower. Heck, he even persuaded poor Patty to rapping for it. We cannot remember that he expressed full remorse over the fact that he caused Ashley to lose her own brother while he was also provoking her in the Sabrina draw. We also can't remember the long sequence of scenes he turns back and forth at night, where he steals Sharon's newborn, Faith, to give Ashley the baby she imagined she still has. Are carrying in me. We don't even remember a series of short scenes like that. What's more, despite what Adam did with Sharon, he's now geared towards her, everyone, using her newly acquired skills as a therapist to help him cope with the fact that he killed A.J. Montalvo. Again, to protect his mother. Adam has a lot of crazy things, to feel bad. But this doesn't make it into the top 20, it is probably not even on the list. What do you think, Young and Restless fans? Are you as confused with this conspiracy as we are? Can you explain why Adam reacted more to A.J. Montalvo's legitimate murder than Hightower's improper act? And why was he so upset about the blood he got on his hands when he was younger than him, for example, the son he killed as an adult in Vegas to save Chance? Yes, we keep coming back to this, makes no sense at all. Though you've done your best not to lose all your hair from scratching your ears, it's too late for us. Maybe you might like to distract yourself with the photo gallery below, a bunch of the best daytime narrations ever, including an actor currently on a plot. Well, it probably won't make any best listings, let's put it that way. Young and Restless fans are asking what's wrong with Nikki Newman's hair. Clearly, Melody is as pretty as ever, but as the CBS series continues to shoot with new COVID restrictions, Nikki doesn't look like it always does. Let's find out what's happening at Y&R. Since Y&R continued with new episodes, viewers noted that Nikki Newman's hair was not as sleek as usual. Instead, it was clearly a wig. It looks stiff, doesn't move and, in some ways, isn't quite flat. Of course, Melody looks great in anything, so it's not her fault. You can check out below some of the fan comments after the Young and the Restless episodes aired with Nikki. They asked Nikki Newman if he was wearing a wig, and if so, why. Others commented that they knew the beauty salons were closed in California but asked, what's going on with Daystar CBS? Nikki's hair has been a hot topic on social media and on the Young and Restless forums. Everyone wants to know why Nikki Newman is wearing a wig. Well, we have some info for you. Things have changed on set, and that's why her looks changed on Y&R. While the comments for Young and the Restless focus on Nikki's hair, some have noticed the other actors look different as well. To film CBS Sudser footage, they made certain sacrifices. First of all, you'll notice the social distance between the actors, and no cuddling. The only people kissing in Young and Restless are real-life couples. Plus, the actors have to do their own hair and makeup. As a result, you will notice that men are usually well-dressed and well-dressed. Women applying cosmetics and hairstyling, with mixed results, for example with Nikki. Look at Melody's photo below. The young actress in Restless looked gorgeous. And she posted pictures on her social media that looked great during quarantine. So it's not clear why Soap would let her wear a hard wig instead of using her natural blonde strands. Maybe Melody chose a wig because she needed to fix her roots and couldn't go to a hair salon in LA. The governor of California recently reopened the hair salon but then closed it again. So if she needs a color fix, actress Nikki Newman can't have one right now. And, Nikki isn't the only character to receive style comments from followers of Young and the Restless. One fan asked Victoria Newman to stroke her hair, see that above. And viewers love Mark Grossman's look and ask him to style himself from now on. The show looks set to return to Young and Restless when Victoria announces an upcoming episode that will rock the Newman family. Just taking over as CEO, Victoria's made no secret of her disgust when Victor overthrew her in favor of Adam, who was blackmailing him at the time. After the truth was revealed about A.J. Montalvo's murder, Victoria was quickly reinstated but still unhappy about becoming collateral damage in the latest clash of Adam and Victor. Victoria left a portrait of Victor in the conference room to signal her state of mind as she called none other than Jack Abbott to Newman Enterprises to meet. All smile and Jack seems intrigued by any offer Victoria offers him, and says he can't turn down a win-win offer. Kyle went to the guild and approached Lola at the bar. He awkwardly claimed that he didn't realize she was back from Miami, and he thought her new project was working. She looked away, and he gently picked her home, noting that this place wouldn't be the same without her. Kyle asks if everything is okay for Celeste, Arturo and the baby. Lola was drawn to her nephew's cuteness, and Kyle asked about her plans to open a restaurant. She vaguely replied that there is always something to be worked out when starting a new business, and he remembers how chaotic and excited she felt when preparing to form a guild. Lola confided that Miami was not happy, and Kyle proposed a new change if Lola wanted to run whatever of him. In the hallway, Theo planned her over the phone to impress someone. "I promise to take care of the person on the other end of the line if they help me." Mariah approaches and speculates that he is causing trouble, as usual. She reminded him of their conversation about Lola, and he swore those words had been written to his brain. Mariah informs him that Lola is back in town, and she tries to convince him to let Lola settle into life before she has to deal with him. Theo crossed the room and took Lola home. Immediately afterwards, Mariah sat down at the table with Kyle, who was clearly distracted. She fantasies that Lola and Theo are in the kitchen together driving him crazy, and Kyle admits that he has mixed feelings. Mariah said she heard that Kyle was chasing, and Kyle replied that it was not like he was holding a party afterwards. Kyle swore he wasn't trying to embarrass Theo, and he had no intention of spreading throughout town. Mariah revealed that Theo had told her about it herself in a strangely realistic conversation, and she saw the other side of him that Lola was always talking about. Kyle admits that he also saw that side before Theo made up his life's mission to mess with Kyle. Kyle thinks things would be better if there was some distance between him and Theo, and he said that he wanted Theo to be harmless. Kyle added that if Theo made Lola happy then it was all Kyle wanted for her. Mariah told Kyle how much Tessa turned down the chance to play at a big music festival to be with her during Sharon's surgery. Kyle assumed the two were together, and Mariah scoffed at the idea that it had nothing to do with the hard work she and Tessa did. "Speaking of work, how is the summer?" Mariah asked. Kyle stressed that his relationship was going well, both personally and professionally. Mariah admits that Summer is awesome for Faith and she's really happy to have Summer with her. Kyle mentioned his thought of Theo, and he thinks there is hope for Mariah and Summer. The weekly Young and Restless trailer shows Vicky's ex-girlfriends Billy and Amanda discussing Victoria's power move and speculating that if she does, it will trigger a fight between Newman and Newman. With Nikki also appearing to give Victoria a stern warning about what she's about to do, it's clearly a game changer. If Victoria's plan is to form a win-win alliance between Newman Enterprises and rival Jawboat Cosmetics, it's hard to think of what would make Victor more excited, and how good. Not letting Victoria shoot. Will her father pay the price for what she did? It will actually cause a fight and family members will surely be asked to choose the side between Team Victor and Team Victoria. Victoria is often said to resemble her father the most, and this would be an undeniable, cruel power move. But Victor is incapable of patting her back with pride and can try to force her out. Would he want to bring Adam back to the CEO position? That's a good bet, as he recently found sympathy with his son, but a host of other music CEO seats could be catastrophic for the company Victor started with. Theo gave Lola some credit because he heard her voice in his head, pushing him in the right direction. He says he misses her, and she admits that she misses him too. He asked about her trip, and she called it a total disaster. Lola informed him that she realized she had to cut a loss with her new restaurant, as the obstacles had become insurmountable. She added that it would never be what she dreamed of and she wouldn't run after what wasn't working. Theo said he was sorry, but Lola insisted she didn't, since such a clear decision was actually freed. She thinks that she has to give up her dreams to pursue a new dream, and she wants to focus on her life there and dream new dreams. Theo went back to the dining room and sent a text message to Billy, hoping to meet to run something for him. Kyle approached and asked Theo if he had a minute. It was up to him, cautious, and Kyle promised no drama. Kyle said that he didn't feel good with the way they left their belongings, and Theo invited Kyle to gloat. Kyle recalled that they were once good friends. He didn't know how messy it was, but he wanted his part in it. Kyle realized that he should have handled things better, and he hoped that he and Theo could shake off the hostility he had built on Jawboat and move forward. Kyle felt that Theo wasn't really happy there, and Theo agreed that getting the job was wrong. Kyle emphasized that he meant that when he wished Theo good luck and said that they are still a family. Kyle remembers Jack's words that family is forever, and he leaves. Lola joined Theo and asked what the men's conversation was. Meanwhile, comments on Young and the Restless also say that Brittany Sarpy's natural curls are an interesting one, and that Hunter King's long curls are adorable. But if you look at makeup and hairstyle reviews, it's mostly Nikki Newman asking what's going on, and now you know why. But, hopefully they'll soon invite makeup artists and hairstylists back to the set.